Hey everybody, it's Carla. Welcome to the Happy Bookmaker. Hey, how is everybody? It's been a little bit. I missed last week's video because of a little illness that I'm going to tell you about. It was very bizarre, but I'm glad to be back, and so we're going to talk about that real quick. I'm not going to, belabor the thing, and some channel news, and then we're going to work on black toile, and we're going to do a few layouts, and so we're going to go over that. But so what happened was that the Wednesday, I don't even know the date. It was a Wednesday night, right after dinner. I was standing at the sink, and all of a sudden, I started feeling wobbly, started getting really sick to my stomach, and headed up. I was like, I have to go to bed. And by the time I got to my bedroom, the room was spinning. I was terribly, terribly nauseated. So I was like that for about 3 days. And when I say nauseated, I'm talking like it was severe. So, and I was scared, because I didn't know, what on earth was it? Food poisoning? What, did I have the flu? And it came on so suddenly. And as it turned out, it was vertigo. People get, cases of vertigo, and where they feel, maybe spinning or wobbly or something. But this was severe. It lasted, but by the time I was completely done with it, about a week and a half, but 3 very severe days. And by the end of the 3rd day, I said to my son, I need to go to the emergency room. So he took me there, and they did give me some meds and a little explanation. And nobody really knows exactly what causes it. They ruled out stroke, so that was a good thing. But I think the scary thing was that it came out of the blue. I don't know how to prevent it. They don't know how to prevent it. And will it happen again? Gosh, I hope not, because I wouldn't wish it on anyone. It was, those were 3 of the darkest days of my life. Not to be over dramatic, but when you have absolutely no control over your body, you can't, you have no control over anything, and you can't walk, and you can't see straight, and you're ill. And all I could do was kind of lay in a fetal position. I'm curious if anyone else has experienced that. I didn't even know that was a thing. So, but I am better now, and I have a prescription in case it happens again, something to help maybe, and some physical therapy kind of things that you can do. So I just hope it doesn't happen again. So, but I'm good now, and I was so sorry to miss the video, but the room was spinning. I couldn't do anything. So I had a lot of downtime after maybe 4 or 5 days. I still was kind of wobbly, but I felt better, and I was eating. But I had a lot of downtime, and started thinking about the channel and everything. And I'm going to switch things up a little bit. I'm not quitting the channel, and I'm not stopping what I'm doing, but I am going to, instead of having a weekly video, I'm going to concentrate more on creating. I'd like to have more time to create, and when I'm inspired, instead of just kind of producing a weekly video, if that makes sense. Because I want it to come from, inspiration and a desire to create, and not, I got to get a video out on Friday, and I love, don't get me wrong, I've always loved everything that I've done in my videos, if I do say so. But, sometimes, when something isn't really working, you got to tweak it. And my initial reason for starting the channel was as a resource for my Etsy shop, and will still have that. And I'm still going to be doing videos, but they're going to be more like, random. Maybe 1 week I'll have 2 videos, who knows what days, and maybe I won't have one for 2 weeks. But it's going to be more inspired and organic instead of planned and, you know, like a job sort of thing. So I hope that that is okay with everyone. Now, you know, all you have to do to know if I'm going to be posting a video is to click that little notification bell. And theoretically, you're supposed to get notified every time I do a video. So, you know, there won't be any missing out on anything. And I think it's going to be, I think they're going to be better videos. I think it's going to be a good thing. So, you know, it's a new year. Let's try something new. So, all right. So we got through that. Let's look at black toile. Oh, I got to tell you something else. So, interestingly, I think it was right before I got sick. Within a week, I sold France and Flowers Red Toile, and I sold Carlotta's Witchy Junk Journal. And it was like, what? Is this a joke? What happened? Because to have two of those sell within a week, and they were both international sales. Carlotta's Witchy Junk Journal went to Italy and it just arrived today. Yay! So I don't know if the buyers watch the channel, but if you do, and of course I've thanked them in email, but thank you so much. And I don't know if Red Toile has gotten to its destination, which is South Korea. So fascinating, right? Like, I think that's the coolest thing in the world, that, you know, a couple of my books are somewhere in the world with some lovely people. So I just had to tell you about that because I thought that was pretty cool. So we got to work on this one so we can get this in my Etsy shop. So what we're going to do is, let me just kind of go through this. I'm going to explain what I'm going to do, and then I am going to be quiet, and I'm just going to decorate it and let you watch with some pretty music, and we're going to get some stuff done. So I've already pulled out some goodies. Let's see where we're at here. I am loving the way this book is turning out, by the way. I mean, what's not to love, right? France, flowers, toile, you know. So this will be one of our first layouts. And what I'm going to be doing is, you know how I like to do like a flower of some sort. And I'm going to have to move this little guy because he's kind of lumpy. But something like this, and we're gonna have like maybe a little word sticker, or a, you know, it's not a sticker, but we're gonna stick it down. And then this little guy I thought maybe could go over in here. This will be all for writing, and this is the back side of one of my digital France and Flowers prints. And then this was an image from, I want to say, Graphics Fairy, I'm pretty sure. And so this will be very simple. And then we're going to take one of our digital postcards, also I believe from the Graphics Fairy, and we're going to age it up and make it look authentic, and we're going to stick that up on this little paper clip. So this one will be very, very simple. This is even going to be simpler. So we're going to take this French lady image that I printed on an old book page, and it is going to make like a little peekaboo page. So we're going to attach it down, and then, you know, you can lift it up to write on this beautiful coffee and ink stained page. And really that's about it. So the only thing that I have to decide with this is what I'm going to use to hold it down. I'm going to glue it, and then some kind of trim, and I haven't decided yet. So it could be that, could be the red, could be some gold. I kind of like to have a color though. It could be this really pretty blue, just pretty blue ribbon. And then maybe some of these little pearls over the ribbon, depending on which ribbon we choose. So this will be super simple. Okay, so this one is a layout that we already did, where I used one of my, the old tags that I made. It's not an old tag, one of the tags that I made previously when I was working on Red Toile. So we put in this little pocket, and I knew I was going to want to do more. So what I've done is I pulled out some more goodies to tweak this layout. And what we're going to do is, I pulled out a lot of goodies, I guess. It started with, hey, I think I want to, you know, doctor this little pocket up a little bit. And before I knew it, yeah, I had all this stuff. So I'm going to ink this up. This is just a little scrap of a book page. Oh, I kind of like the one too, huh? I don't know. I'm not sure what side I'm going to use, but I'm going to ink it up and just lay it down just to add a little something. And then this number 9. And then I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to put it, and maybe I'll put a little ribbon under it or something for some color. And we're going to do, this is from my digital France and Flowers prints, and this is one of the ephemera pages. So we're going to cut out this envelope and maybe even this one too, and then put a piece of stationery in it, and that can tuck into the pocket as well. And I'm thinking for the really tiny one, we just use one of these. This is one of my dyed papers. I'll have to cut it, but it'll just be a teeny tiny little envelope, but I think it'll be super cute. So that is the plan for that one. And finally, last but not least, is this guy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put down a pocket. Now this is kind of a cardstock paper, but I think that that's all right. So I gotta make sure it's going, I think it's going this way. This is like French themed. It was like a little 8x8 book of French themed cardstock, really cute paper. And so I'm gonna make a little pocket, possibly put something over it. I'm not sure exactly what. It could be this paper. It could be the little ribbon. Oh, right here. This little ribbon going like that. And then inside of the pocket, we are going to have this, it's another vintage book page, and I printed a really pretty floral image from, it could be Graphics Fairy, but I think it's also possible that it was on the public domain. I'm just not sure. And so I'm going to have to trim it down a little bit and tuck that in there. And then there's also this beautiful, this is one of my vintage ephemera hauls when I started Red Toile. Let's see, some kind of letter in French, beautiful. But I love the way the ink plays, the ink colors play together. So we're gonna definitely be using that. And then maybe like some of these little orangey stickers. So we'll see about that. But that's the plan. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and I hope you enjoy.